Hello, welcome back to another brand new FLOLiO video, as I like to call it. Unfortunately, JWeb couldn't make it today. He is stuck on some mountain, 50,000 feet in the air, and has bad connection there, so he couldn't. We couldn't record together. We tried. We tried to go live like an hour ago, a little bit, and he was full robot voice. So here I am today, bringing you the news of the last week. Week and a bit. So, first of all, I would have to report on Seedphrase's Spunk sale. As you see here, the gorgeous ape punk hoodie ape punk, whatever you want to call it, sold for an impressive 3,300 ETH. That's 3.3 with two zeros. Well, I guess no point. It's just 3300 ETH. That's a lot. It is around $4.5 million. And this ranks, I believe, like fourth or fifth highest punk sale ever. And at least that's what some websites are saying. I'm not sure if they approach this in ETH value or dollar value, but I mean that's big in a market like this, in a market where volume has been pretty much down. I see a lot of websites saying 98% down from peak in 2022, which is pretty bad. But you know, maybe stuff like this shakes it up a little bit. So this is from Seedphrase. It's a pretty known whale. Has huge bags in, I think, Axie Infinity and Wolfgame as well. Of course, I gotta mention Wolfgame every single video as I do. But yeah, he's a little bit of like a cult hero in the Wolfgame community. He came in one day and he was like, "I'm gonna own all the lands, all the land parcels," and now he has like 600 of them or something, 700. Pretty insane stuff. So naturally, when his Spunk sold, the Wolfgame Discord went kind of crazy because they're like, maybe it's gonna spend more money on Wolfgame. Hasn't yet, I think, and I personally, because we were talking about this before the sale a little bit. We said we were talking about if his Spunk sells, do you think his buying behavior is going to change? And I personally thought it didn't. I think if you have an asset worth 3,300 ETH and you're not that in a rush to sell it, like you're like whatever, like I'll list it at 4,000. I'll see if it sells or whatever, you know. I don't think that he's in an immediate need for liquidity. So I think he's strapped plenty. Don't think he's gonna buy anything different than he normally would. That's my hypothesis, at least. So moving on, a mega mutant sale, and I do not understand a single thing of this about this. So I'll explain a little bit. So fragment.xyz, it's like a website / person running a website. They borrowed 1,000 ETH against their 2 mega mutants. Okay. I suppose. So they're using their mega mutants as collateral, right? To acquire the noise mega mutant from Machi Big Brother, which is like a pretty big ape whale, who did sell a lot of apes recently. He mentioned he wasn't particularly happy with some decision made by the DAO, I believe. So yeah, some huge like collateral loan used to buy a mega mutant for 1,000 ETH, which is pretty impressive. Like as you see, the beautiful image in the background, 1.3 million. That's a lot of money. I mean, we're seeing a lot of like big sales. Well, a lot. I mean, we've seen 2 back-to-back big sales in this market, which is pretty interesting because it's been a pretty dead market. So I thought they said NFTs were dead. Hey, I guess they weren't. So moving on, a very questionable Cool Cats collaboration was posted, I believe, yesterday or 2 days ago. And when I say questionable, what I mean is odd, weird. They posted on Twitter announcing a collaboration with like a boxing game, and everyone in the comments was kind of like, "Are you hacked? Like, did your Twitter get hacked again, or what's happening?" And people were pretty confused about this all, mainly because the partnership or collaboration didn't seem to align with their IP at all. It seemed pretty random. So a lot of people showed their, negative comments in the comments. what a beautiful statement made by me. So one amazing statement that I recall someone mentioned was, "I would rather shit in my hands and clap." So I think that kind of says it all. People were not too happy. They apologized a day later, saying something about how they were out of tune. I actually, well, it's too difficult to pull up now, but it will be too time consuming. But long story short, they were just like, "Our bad. We said it in a weird way. We'll do better. We're learning, guys. We're learning." So that's regardless of all this, it didn't really affect the floor price. Like it wasn't like a huge fuck up. It was just like something that they brought kind of poorly. I think that's the gist of it. And then the Littles, their second collection dropped, and the floor is 0.0038 at the time I checked, which is low. 0.0038 ETH, and their main collection is currently 0.08, which is, I don't even remember what their mint was, but this is interesting because their floor last year was 0.8, and it was one of like the bigger collections. Like it had a lot of momentum behind it. I actually bought one on secondary for 0.7, almost near the top. I did sell it eventually. I don't even know what I sold it for, like 0.3 or something, or 0.5. I got a pretty good one as well, so it was a little bit sad to see that one go. But yeah, just another project that did well early on, then did decent, then did well again, and then completely flatlined. So they're still working on stuff. I've seen them post announcements on Twitter and stuff. So maybe a good potential buy. Unsure. I haven't looked at them for like a year, but I'd say do your research. Quality seems there, so I would say check it out. So, and then moving on to the next subject, it is Facebook and Instagram has activated NFTs for US users, which means you can now connect your wallet, if you're from the US apparently, to Facebook and Instagram, and you can share your NFTs through there. I'm unsure to what extent this is. I'm unsure what the integration looks like. But this is apparently something you can do, and that includes Ethereum, Polygon, and Flow blockchain, with Solana coming on its way. So yeah, I couldn't find anything like how it looks like. I'm not from the US either, so I doubt I could take a look. But I mean, yeah, sounds good. Just more big tech people coming into the world of NFTs. I mean, Facebook has already been busy with their metaverse, which looked like shit from what I've seen. But hey, maybe it eventually won't look like shit, I guess. So that's that. That's the Facebook and Instagram news. And then something interesting that I haven't seen like any reporting on. I saw it on one website, so I was like, yeah, I mean, I'll take your word for it, right? I couldn't really confirm or deny, but allegedly there were 2 critical flaws found by 2 hackers. They're ethical hackers. I believe they call white hat hackers. They're like hackers that go into a website, they find a flaw, and then they report it. They're like, yo, OpenSea, your entire website, it's like messed up. If someone wanted to, they could come in and steal assets in this way, and you can reproduce it like this. And then OpenSea, they check it. They're like, okay, let's see if this is true. And then if it turns out to be true, then the hacker gets rewarded as a certain amount, and that's depending on the severity of the hack, of the vulnerability, of the exploit. And the top end is critical. It's called critical like levels of exploit. And these 2 flaws were both critical. So they both gained 100K, so $200K paid in total for 2 critical flaws. And it's a little bit scary, I guess. I mean, it's I don't like the idea that there was just a flaw that was present and people could take your assets through it. Like, that seems really messed up. So spooky stuff. But hey, this one's fixed. Let's hope there's none left. I doubt it, but let's hope, I guess. So the next thing is really big, and again, something I haven't really seen mentioned much, and that is the next game made by PUBG creator Brendan Green is going to fully dive into Web3. So he mentioned that his next game is going to include NFT, metaverse, and blockchain technology, but he's been very adamant on saying he doesn't really care what people refer to as in terms of metaverse. He just wants people to have fun and do whatever they can do. And he also mentioned that they, in order to, well, not on Steam, but he said he doesn't like that certain NFT stuff is like very like gated. So he wants everyone to be able to participate, but still people are would be able to gain something out of it. So very early on stuff. Looks like, it sounds interesting. I mean, I haven't seen it. So that's really interesting. So that should come sometime. Like, I nowhere in the article was mentioned when it was going to launch, but I reckon it's going to be so long. I reckon it's going to be like a year or two. So maybe you'll hear something soon. If they post like a date or whatever, I'll let everyone know. And then another big thing, and the final thing I was going to report on today, and that is Apple is allowing NFT in-app purchases with a staggering 30% transaction fee. So that's a lot, right? Like 30% transaction fee, that's a little bit rough. OpenSea has like, what, 2.5% or something? So 30% is crazy. Like, it is insane. So upside is people are, there's more people coming into the world of NFTs. Downside is it's fucking 30%. That is rough. Like, I doubt, like, I'm pretty sure anyone in the world of NFTs is gonna say, yo, lower those fees, my friend. Like, it's a little bit insane, but again, Facebook, Instagram, Apple, these are pretty big companies. I believe Instagram is owned by Facebook, but still, I'm unsure, but that's what I recall at least. But yeah, I mean, there's like, what, how many iPhones in the world? Or probably over 1 billion if I had to guess. It's big. Like, there's a lot of users that are going to be like, what do you call it, like subjected to. They're gonna open their eyes in regards to NFTs, and hopefully the negative stigma is gonna slowly fade away. But I doubt it, honestly. At this point, I think more people are gonna get annoyed because it's being kind of like pushed in their face, maybe a little bit, by these companies. But hopefully people are gonna enjoy it. Hopefully they're gonna see all the upsides to it. Hopefully they understand that NFT isn't all bad, and I hope that the Ethereum change to proof of stake is going to be a significant game changer in terms of adoption. So that's all I had to report on today. Thanks for checking out our video. Check out FLOLiO.com for amazing tools, analytics. We got wallet holdings. We have a whole affiliate system. So it's on FLOLiO.com/affiliate. You can also find it through our main page. It's amazing. So you can apply, and then apply it for an affiliate, and then you can apply to projects, and then you can represent them with a link. And then if people buy an asset through your link, you get a nice kickback. So amazing platform. I mean, I'm biased. I mean, I work for them, but hey, still great. Check it out, and let me know if you enjoy it. So thanks for watching. I will see you Monday, FLOLiO, Jeremy JWeb. He should be coming on Monday as well. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna do most likely a weekend recap, talk NFTs as per usual. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on Monday.